Hello, welcome to the Art of the Oracle. Thank you so much for being with me. My name is Virginia. I am an intuitive energy channeler, and I also work intuitively with cards. I work as a biofield tuning practitioner, so I use sound therapies to work with your own energetic field. But I am a bit of a mirror. My body mirrors a lot of times what your body is going through. So it helps me and it helps you kind of to get to what it is that you need to work through a lot of times. So, okay, so thank you for letting me share a little bit about myself. I have been reading all week from a couple of different decks, actually 3 decks. One, the Spirit Animal Oracle, and then I am also using a Native American Wisdom of the Elders deck by Shawn, Leonard, and then topping it off with the Light Seers. So let's find out what's going on. And I tapped in before the reading and I asked what piece of information would be helpful. And I literally saw hands bracing, and I heard hold on, that there is a lot coming right now, and it's very important for us to kind of brace ourselves almost for impact. But I don't mean I think that there's something that is really going to kind of, a big wave is coming in of something very soon. And so that's what I was told. So let's see if we can get some more information about that and anything that's relevant for you. In this reading, it is a general message. So let's see what these cards have to say. Well, how appropriate, card 32 with the Hawk Spirit. And as we know in Hawk is a great messenger. These 2 numbers reduced to 5. And so the additional message is that there's a great change coming. And that is what I was hearing when I was, tapping in before I opened and turned the camera on, is that it says, let Spirit be your guide. And Spirit is many things. It's your higher intuitive self. It's your angels or your own inner knowing. It is, little synchronicities. It's all of these things that are communicating to you and all of us in little ways, right? And so that's what it's saying. And then we have Beaver laying a solid foundation with card number 6. So 5 and 6 are equal to 11, which is what was the big theme that we had yesterday. So what I'm seeing from this Beaver card is that both of these animals are moving or looking to the future or looking ahead. They're not looking in the past, they're looking ahead. So the wisdom from this beautiful Hawk Spirit is bringing us information and messages for us to be able to lay a solid foundation. And I think it's in 2026. So that's why we have this 6 as well. And the 6 is all about things that are coming into our world and tangible things that we are working through and working within. So let's see, what would the elders like to share? What is a message, if any? Oh, wow. So isn't that interesting? I'm going to take the one that separated itself from all of this. I've never had that happen before, but yeah, so the cards just kind of exploded. And that I always think that everything that happens during a reading is sharing with us information. Just like I said, as you're going through, to pay attention to the tiny little nudges. And what that means to me is that there's a lot of information coming in from the spirit of the elders. There's going to be a lot of information that we're going to see as we move forward. Right now, all of it is, just like I said in yesterday's reading, too much is just too much. So we have to take it in bite size. The plant nation with herbal medicine. So I don't think I've ever got this card out before, but it's card 42, again, 6. And so what I think this is saying is in 2026, as we're being guided to new ways, we're going to be guided to new ways of healing, new ways of being, what we need to create the foundation for what it is that we want to do as we move forward, because 2026 is comes to a 1 year. It's a begin again. This is 9. Next number is 10, which reduces to 1. So we leave 9 and go into a whole new identity is really what I'm hearing. And part of that is going to be stemming around how we take care of ourselves naturally, staying in touch with what the plants are, communicating like our elders did. That's part of why I think that all of this fell out. I'm getting all this tingling in my hand. And this is around receiving. This is telling me that Great Spirit, this is the receiving side, the feminine nature. And I'm feeling that energy is coming in to be revealed, and we're going to be able to use our hands in a lot of what the healing mechanism will be, along with plant medicine. So don't underestimate the power of simplicity when it comes to, working with your body. I mean, it's what I do for a living. My main source of income is through intuitively understanding the people that I work with. So yeah, so let's dive in and see. We have these 3 cards. What is the final message here that the light seers would like to join and share with us? What additional information is relevant for today's reading? Okay, so the Queen of Swords. I love this. She's in great contemplation. So all of these are moving forward. I mean, even the handle on the teapot is moving in the new direction. And so what I feel like this card is representing is that in this 2026, there is a new voice, and that voice is a feminine voice, whether it be from men or women. The voice is about returning to these natural elements, to honoring the things that we experience in our world, especially with the earth. Like, I'm really feeling this on this hand in big ways. Like, it's really lighting up. It's sharing with me that we are in constant contact, and the information that we receive is the information that was meant for us. And as I was saying yesterday, is like, when we receive information, we need to digest it. And that's what it feels like the Queen is doing in 2026, is receiving this intuitive message to take. Like I was telling anyone that saw yesterday's message, I was talking about how I was reviewing the last 9 years. And it was quite interesting to see like what I had been through, and to contemplate why, and what are the nuggets that I'm taking out of it. What is it that I really truly learned? But without that look back, we don't really see. So, or we don't realize. Sometimes life moves so fast that we don't recognize the thing that we experienced, right? So that's what I feel like 2026 is going to all be about, is digesting where we've been, and this whole masculine or patriarchal influence, and how we can move forward in a way that honors everything, including the lives of humanity on the planet. And our beautiful alien, I don't even like that word alien. I don't know why, because alien sets it apart, like alienate. It's like it sets it apart, and I feel like there is so much we have in common with, instead of the things that we have apart. Again, we have cups energy, opening our heart and wisdom as we move forward. That I feel like that's the golden nugget in 2026, is tapping into your heart, revealing what it is that feels true to you. And we'll do that through, look at this, another 9, right? We'll do that through following and going inwardly. That's, you see both of these beautiful sparks of light. So I think one will get lots of downloads in 2026, and will receive this heart-based opening that allows us to really feel connected with all that is, with the sun and everything around us. Justice, yeah, it's time for that. All of us that have been living in a world that feels like it's a little bit unjust. I mean, I've lived in the artist, creative side of everything, which is not the most lucrative side, right? It's hard to receive enough money to care for yourself in a masculine world that only appreciates money and things that are analyzed and analytical, those things that aren't quite understood with the brain. are not is rewarded. And I think that that's part of what this changes. So that's where I think the justice is coming in again, and nod back to yesterday with the 1-1. Beautiful reading here, because right next to justice, we have the strength card with the figure 8, right? That there is an infinite amount of a strength, like we're tapping into, this is feminine strength. This isn't might. This is the ability to understand through the softness and through the power of your own knowing, of your own ability to be. And then the page brings in a newness, right? And the pages are about the things that we are tangibly experiencing in the new world. So this page energy is like the youth coming forward in a new way, in a balanced way, understanding the connectivity with all things that we perhaps didn't have at our fingertips. I know I didn't for most of my life. But there's a newness to this, and they're already balanced. They're coming in with they can stand on one foot, literally, because they are in such a balanced state. They automatically know which way to lean into. And that's part of being in a heart-centered way, and knowing intuitively your gifts and when to shut the world off and go into your own inner light for guidance. So I hope you enjoyed the reading today. Thank you so much for being here. Until tomorrow, have an amazing day. Bye now.